Letters to Santa. Well, here we are with Kirk Olson from the Moose Jaw Kinsmen Club talking about the Santa Claus Parade. It's crazy to think that that is the day we're outside in the sunshine. Kirk, welcome to Moose Jaw this week, but here we are talking about Santa Claus Parade, and there's no snow, there's not a hint, and maybe there never will be.
Yeah, well, it'd be nice if we do get some snow for the Santa Claus Parade.
Yeah.
Right now, we're out in our sleeveless shirts and stuff like that, and yeah, it's pretty nice out, so.
Now, Kirk, the Santa Claus Parade has become quite a tradition in Moose Jaw. How long has it been going on?
I believe it's been going on since, I think about 2003 that the Kinsmen has been doing it and stuff like that.
Yeah. And they, and of course, the kids get out, they get to see Santa, they get to, there's some candy and hot chocolate, stuff like that. But the whole purpose behind putting on, what's the Kinsmen, what's the desire they want for the people involved with it?
Well, we try and get everybody to come out, and we kind of promote ourselves through the Santa Claus Parade as well, and just kind of get ourselves out into the community. Mm-hmm. There's lots of stuff that we do in the community, but people will actually see us and they'll understand that we're out here to help people, and it's actually really good for people to see us.
Yeah, and we kind of chose this location because this is one of the Christmasiest places in Moose Jaw during the holiday season. And they're just, as we're talking today, the crews are coming in and starting to set things up.
Yeah, it's actually really good. Chewit and all the rest of the butlers and stuff like that are out here. They're trying to put everything up, and we're going to have a lights on display and stuff like that for at the end of the parade. And yeah, it's actually a really good lights on display. So
yeah. It wouldn't be much good today because it wouldn't help us.
Yeah, I know it'd be a little different right now. But
what's the route for the parade? Where does it start and where does it end?
What everybody's going to be doing, they're going to be starting at Manitoba Street, right at the bottom of 4th Avenue Bridge.
Will it be fixed by then?
I'm sure hoping so.
Just a thought.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the beginning of Manitoba is almost fixed now, but anyway, so yeah, everybody's going to be lining up on Manitoba Street, and then we're going to be going up Main Street, and then the parade will commence down to Stadacona Street, and we'll end up right here in front of 5th Avenue Collections for the light on display.
Lights on, yeah. And afterwards, there's an invitation to go over to Zion Church.
Yeah, there's going to be hot chocolate and everything over there for the kids and stuff like that, and yeah, it usually turns out really good. So,
but you encourage people to participate in the parade, and if they want to, say, have a float in or they want to have a group in, what do they do?
Well, it's all you have to do. If you open up the Times Herald paper, they have got the entry forms and everything in there right now. They started coming out this week. Lindsay, she has done a phenomenal job and everything for having the parade entries and stuff like that. So you just fill them out and send them back into the Times Herald, or you can email them. It's all right there. All the directions are there. So
yeah, that's great. And of course, it's a great way to start off the holiday season. You know, so the date, we should tell people when the date is.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, they're actually they're coming down for a special visit on Sunday, December the 4th at 6 p.m. So we're all excited for them to come down and join us. It's going to be a great night.
It's particularly family oriented, isn't it? You want kids involved coming to see it, but you want young people and organizations involved in the parade itself.
Yeah, we've had lots of different organizations and just a ton of kids on the floats and stuff like that coming out. Every year, everybody's excited to be on a float, whether it's like the Cubs or different floats like that. They'll all come out and they'll be standing here waiting to see Santa Claus, the parade.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So yeah, it's really good.
And the Kinsmen don't just do this; they have a lot of other activities, especially around the festive season. One of the things you guys tell me about the driver program that you guys offer.
Well, what we have got the Kinsmen Safe Ride program. It's kind of firing up right now. It actually goes all year round, but right now is actually the time of year where it's really getting to be busy and stuff like that, because the businesses will hire us to go to their event or their Christmas party and stuff like that. So we'll be there for the event only. Like, we don't try and sit out front of bars or anything like that, take away from any taxis. But what we end up doing, we go to their party, and we always go in twos in the vans and stuff like that, so we can deliver you guys home. And if you've had too many that night and stuff like that, and your vehicle is still there, yeah, if your vehicle is still there and you want it home, that's what we're in doubles for. So we'll drive your vehicle home for you. And there's nobody else in town that does that, so that's a really great fundraiser for us.
Yeah, and it's a small charge, but it's not. It's certainly a lot cheaper than a ticket.
Well, that's exactly right. Especially nowadays, the rules and everything are changing up and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want us at your event and stuff like that, you can go on to our website,
which is
I believe it's Moose Jaw Kinsmen Outlook. So yeah, you go on there and you'll end up just going on there and asking if we can show up for your party, and then we'll get back to you, and away we go.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. It's a very positive thing, especially around New Year's time. I mean, you guys are just buzzing around.
Oh yeah, we'll go out for all hours of the night and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really good. So we got a lot of positive feedback on it and stuff like that.
But the Kinsmen also, and they're doing other things, like in February, of course, is the world famous Kinsmen Sports Dinner.
Oh yeah, the Sports Celebrity Dinner. Yeah. It's really good. It's always the first weekend in February. This year's our 25th, so expect to have some really good speakers and stuff like that. So we've had some phenomenal speakers in the past.
And people say, well, in Moose Jaw, and you get really good people.
Yeah, in the last few years, we've really stepped up our game and stuff like that, and we've had some really good lineups and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been really good.
And year-round, the Kinsmen is supporting so many things in the community, and it's we're really appreciative of that kind of thing. And a lot of things happen in our community that aren't necessarily as well recognized, that or don't happen, because without the Kinsmen support and involvement, it's not going to take place.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, because like everything that we fundraise our money for, 100% of the proceeds go back into the community. And we don't keep anything for ourselves. It's all back into the community. Mm-hmm. So that's lots of people try to support us because they know that. But like some of the groups and organizations that we support, like Moose Jaw Little League, we supported them. We've got the Moose Jaw Wrestling Club, the Flying Finns. Just recently, the Rhubarb Productions, we've got them on board and stuff like that too now. So, but those are just a few of the things and stuff like that we
sports
support.
And culture.
Oh yeah, we've expanded now, because before it's just kind of sports and stuff like that. But yeah, now we've got a few other groups and stuff, because if groups like us don't go out there and try and help them out, then they won't be able to afford it and keep going and stuff like that. So any funding that they can get, we try and help. So
yeah. Well, we're hoping that on December the 4th at 6 o'clock, 7 by the time people get here, that there's like this much snow and it's warm.
Yeah, it'd be phenomenal if we had a little bit of snow and stuff like that for Santa Claus to come out and have the kids walking around and stuff like that.
And Mrs. Claus is coming too.
Yeah, the pair of them are coming, and yeah, it's always good every year when they come down. Yeah,
so that's great. And if you so put it on your calendar right now, that December 4th, that evening, it's the Kinsmen are putting on the Santa Claus parade. Lots of people involved, lots of activities here. The Lights On program, and also what happens over there, Scott?
Well, there's hot chocolate over there for all the little kids. So yeah.
Not the big kids?
Well, the big kids can have some too if they want. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
All
right. It's open to everybody. So yeah.
Well, thank you for all the good things that you do for our community and you and the club. Please pass on our congratulations and hope for a successful and safe holiday season.
All right. Thank you very much, Lyle.
Thanks. That wraps it up here. Thanks to my guests for being here, and thanks to you for watching. We'll see you again soon on Moose Jaw This Week.